Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we will break down what this week's Champions League really taught us, how England clubs keep pulling away from the rest of Europe, Genoa appointing new manager, injury to Real Madrid player, and many more news. Let's dive in. English clubs appear to be posing things in Europe as for the second time in this season's Champions League. 5 sides from the Premier League won in a single round of fixtures. Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, Newcastle and Tottenham all won their games this week, with the first 4 of those sides now sitting inside the top 8, the positions they need to be in to qualify automatically for the knockouts. Only Chelsea failed to take all the 3 points as they were held to a surprising 2-2 draw by Karabakh on Wednesday, but they are still handily placed at halfway stage of the group stage as they sit 12th. Before this season, the Champions League had never seen 5 teams from one country all win in a single round of matches. Now teams from England have managed it twice already. Genoa appointed De Rossi as a manager to replace Patrick Vieira. Genoa have named Daniele De Rossi as a manager after sacking Patrick Vieira, the Serie A club said on Thursday as they bid to climb out of the relegation zone. Genoa sacked Frenchman Vieira after a winless start to their campaign, which included 3 draws and 6 losses that had left them rooted to the bottom of the standings. The 42-year-old De Rossi, who spent nearly 2 decades at AS Roma as a player, took over as a head coach at the capital club in January 2024 after Jose Mourinho was fired. He guided Roma to a 6th place finish in a Serie A under the semi-finals of the Europa League, before signing a contract extension until 2027. However, he was sacked in September last year after a winless start to the new league season, with his final game ironically ending in a 1-1 draw at Genoa. Real Madrid midfielder Tchouaméni will be out for 3 weeks. According to reports, Real Madrid midfielder Tchouaméni is nursing a muscle injury in his left leg and is likely to be sidelined for around 3 weeks. It will be a huge setback for the Los Blancos due to Frenchman's importance. He has been highly consistent at the heart of the midfield under Xavi Alonso this season, starting in a 14 out of the 15 games. The 25-year-old will now miss Sunday's La Liga clash against Rayo Vallecano, but international break will help him to recover soon. Dani Ceballos and Eduardo Camavinga are expected to fill in Tchouaméni's void. Also, Federico Valverde will also undergo medical examinations to determine the severity of the abductor injury he suffered during the 1-0 defeat against Liverpool in the Champions League. Victor Osimhen is now 5th for the longest scoring streaks across major European competitions this century. The Nigerian striker netted all 3 goals in Galatasaray's 3-0 victory over Ajax in Amsterdam on Wednesday. Osimhen now has 6 goals this season in Europe's elite club competition. That's more than Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. The Istanbulian club had signed Osimhen to a permanent deal from Napoli in the summer for a record transfer fee in the Turkish league worth reportedly 75 million euros. To break Ronaldo's record, he needs goals against Union SG, Monaco, Atletico Madrid and Manchester City. And now, what do we learn from the Champions League this week? Arsenal beat Slavia Praga 3-0 to move to 4 wins from 4 in their group and extend their clean sheet run to 8 straight matches, solid at the back. Big squads still dominate when firing on all cylinders. Manchester City demolished Borussia Dortmund 4-1. Even giants have vulnerabilities under pressure. Real Madrid lost it to Liverpool. Despite individual quality, their structure, build-up and creativity were lacking. High-performance teams can still get exposed if their systems fail. Smaller clubs are making their mark. Newcastle United recorded their third straight win in the group stage when they beat Atletico Club 2-0, showing consistency from clubs not always in the limelight. The gap is narrowing, depth matters, but preparation and mindset also count. So that's it for today in football. What do you think? Is the Premier League really Europe's Super League now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy quick, sharp updates from around European football, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next breakdown. Thank you.